All right, what's going on, everybody? Pedro here with the Violence and Sweet Science podcast with my brother, my co-host.
What up, Jordan here?
Man, what a big week we're coming off of. We're going to talk about 324, man. How amazing it was.
Yeah, we have an even bigger week this week.
Yeah,
Didn't mean to cut you off there almost.
No, you're good. Ring 6, 325.
Yep.
Stacked week for all you fight lovers out there. We're looking forward to a great weekend of fights, and got a lot to get to.
Zuffa Boxing too, as well.
Zuffa Boxing too
on Sundays.
Yeah, on Sunday. So
on the Lord's Day, we're boxing. We're throwing hands.
Yeah. So without further ado, Jordan, what did you make of the Paramount debut?
Yeah, I liked it. We kind of talked about it off air. With kind of had that weird, like not weird, but it didn't really have that big fight feel. I guess kind of like how a typical pay-per-view would. That I don't know. It obviously it's still fighting, but that fight night versus like pay-per-view
feel
was always different. But I didn't really feel it. I don't know if it's the ads. I don't know. It was still a great night of fights. I think having Gaethje and Patty as the main event, like we knew it was going to be a banger of a fight, but I don't think we realized or we didn't think it was going to be like that.
Yeah.
So I think it almost like gives off the vibe of like Forrest Griffin and Stephen Martin, the first Ultimate Fighter.
Yes.
Kind of how that like catapulted the sport.
Facts.
It's kind of like that where it's like now, the UFC already has that rep, but now you got even more viewers because you have Paramount now not having to pay for the pay-per-view and all that.
5 million viewers, I think, is what I saw.
Yeah. And that's the thing, because I even had people at my work that were like, I watched the fights.
Wow.
I watched the fights.
The casuals, right?
Yeah. And he was like, I was like, you watched the fights?
Yeah.
What? And he was like, yeah. It was on Paramount. I had Paramount, so I could just watch it. So
yeah,
it's good. I was happy with it.
Yeah.
It was definitely a solid card to kick off
I think so too.
The Paramount era.
I think so too. I think especially with the main event, man, like you talked about how, those two just made magic happen inside that octagon, man. And I think that I think nobody it's almost like we knew that Justin Gaethje is just like
a dog.
And like he is in wars all the time, but it's like who would have thought that those two would have had a war?
Yeah, and we never seen Patty in a war.
Never.
Like that. I mean,
he got what he asked for.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And he lived up to it. Scousers don't get knocked out.
He did, man, for sure. Showed a lot of heart in there too. I was really impressed with Patty. Patty's heart.
He got hurt multiple times.
He did.
Got poked in the eye a couple times and kept fighting.
Yep. Hit Justin with a nut shot.
Yeah.
Payback.
Yeah. No, it was, but all in all, it was a good fight. It got a little sloppy at the end.
It did.
But, I mean, when you got two dudes just throwing down for
2 dogs,
25 minutes, what do you expect? But,
yeah, for sure.
No, it was definitely a banger. I'm excited to see how they piggyback off of 24 now onto 25.
Me too.
Because I think,
Me too.
I mean, it's got big shoes to fill, I guess.
For sure. Definitely big shoes to fill.
Yep.
We'll see if they keep riding that momentum and riding that wave, and we'll see. Just see what's in store for the UFC this year, man. Big year, and I think this is going to be the year that a lot of people are going to like gravitate towards the UFC, and it's going to just explode. So
no, I agree. Yeah, and I'm curious to see like the kind of the flow of, because like I said, there was a lot of ads. A lot of people were complaining about that.
Yeah.
I didn't like one other thing. I just thought I didn't like was not seeing the walkouts like on the main card.
Yeah,
I wasn't a fan of that. Because that's kind of the other thing. Like when we were on ESPN, I said we like our podcast is on ESPN. When the UFC is on ESPN, you wouldn't see the walkouts on the prelims or the early prelims, but like the main card, you'd always see almost all of the walkouts. So I like seeing the corner in between.
Me too.
I almost wish they could like, I don't know, pay like a premium subscription.
Yeah,
pay a little bit more.
Yeah,
like for like the diehards, like you and I. Like I would pay an extra $5.
Me too.
Just so I could see the walkouts, and I could see inside the corner. Yeah. I love like the behind the scenes stuff.
Me too.
But still, all in all, I agree with you. I think
solid.
Oh yeah, overall solid. And I think this will be the year. Now going to Paramount, that's gonna transcend the game even more.
For sure. Man, let's talk about some of the fights, man. Let's start with the first fight of the night, Adam Fugate versus Ty Miller, man.
Yep. Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that fight?
It kind of went how I expected. I did think Ty Miller was going to get the finish. That was kind of like, I feel like a good kind of curtain jerker to the card. All these new fans coming in. Like, what's this all about?
Yeah.
Nothing beats a dude just beating the shit out of someone. That's kind of how it went. I mean, I do like now that they have the $25,000 finish bonus.
Mm.
I think that's going to push a lot of the fighters, especially the lower fighters.
The 10, the 10 and 10 fighters.
Yeah, the 10 and 10 fighters to push for a finish. You know,
Yeah.
so and I think you'll see that a lot more.
Yeah.
Like I said, for the lower level fighters, that
Yeah.
you'll get more. I think you'll get more wars on the prelims.
I think so too.
Yeah, because obviously before they had a lot to fight for,
Mhm.
but now with $25,000, we're making
Yeah.
10 and 10. Like that's, I
It's
mean,
big.
yeah, that's
It's a big
huge.
deal.
But I liked it. I thought Ty Miller. I mean, he did what he was supposed to do. He went in and
Destroyed
him.
Dude,
Yeah,
man.
I mean, it was bad.
Pieced him up, hit him with right hands,
Yep.
hurt him multiple times.
Yep, and the knee.
And I mean, Adam Fugit tried to hang in there, man,
Yep.
as much as he could, but he ultimately was
I saw a couple people that were like,
beat up.
they should have let it go into the second round. And I was like, I don't know about that. He was done. It was kind of like that Hokett and Denzel Freeman where he just like
bro,
flipped him off, and then
bro,
I told you it was bad.
that fight was terrible. I don't know if y'all agree with us. If y'all watched the Hokett and Denzel Freeman fight, that shit was terrible.
It was, yeah. Well, then what was even worse was the fucking promo Hokett did.
Oh, the promo that Josh
Bro.
Hokett cut, the thruster. What was it,
Dude? I don't even want to I don't even want to watch it.
Bro, it's like I don't even want to relive
want to
that.
think about it.
It was terrible, man. Good performance. So it was a solid performance. Josh Hokett is reeling. I mean, he's got the cells in his the wind in, you know, the I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but the
win in his cells.
The win in his cells. Thank you, bro. He's got the win in his cells, and he's got a lot of momentum. So I think Josh Hokett can really make some noise in this division that needs a lot of noise. It needs somebody to shake it up. But dude, Denzel Freeman, man, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, man. If you ever get another chance. If you ever get another chance to fight in the UFC, man, if you fight like that, bro, that was some sorry ass shit.
He's gonna fight us.
Hey, I'm sorry, man. It was terrible.
Yeah,
like he didn't even fucking train for the fight, man.
Imagine that's our first comment,
bro. How do you get gassed out from not even throwing punches?
I know. Well, we're the wrestling.
Bro was exhausted from just defending. Like,
bro, he finds this podcast. He's like, "Fuck you, buddy. I'm gonna be where you're at. I'm gonna fight you.
Let's get in there, me and you.
I'll be your cornerman."
Nah, that shit was awful, man.
No, it was trash. It was bad, but like, yeah, I agree. Hokett. I don't think he. I mean, he's getting finishes. Yeah. He's put on the performances.
Are you impressed?
I don't think he's fought anybody.
Definitely.
I want to see him in there with like a top 15 guy. We'll see. Yeah. But the heavyweight division is so shit right now.
Shit.
I don't know. And he called out Waldo Cortez Acosta, which that fight doesn't really make sense.
It doesn't make sense, and I don't think Waldo's gonna want to fight down in the rankings, given that I think he's like number 5 or something.
Yeah, so. I could pull it up, but just beat Derek Lewis on the same card, but I don't know. I don't get it. I think Hokett sucks. Yeah. I shouldn't say sucks, but he's not proven.
Yeah, definitely not proven.
Yeah,
definitely not proven. We got to see him against some real competition. Next fight up, I think, was Alex Perez versus Charles Johnson. Man,
that one shocked me.
Me too, man. Me too. I think we picked Charles.
Yeah,
Charles Johnson for that one.
Yeah, on episode 2, that was never
that never saw the light of day.
Yeah, there was. This is like our third recording, but episode 2 because we
had third take.
Yeah.
The one that never saw it.
Yeah, in case you guys were wondering, we got every single fight right and every single method of victory right, but we killed it. We couldn't. It didn't get posted. We didn't have.
It didn't make it. Didn't make the cut.
We didn't have audio, but you can like sources. Like, trust me, bro.
Sources, bro. Yeah.
But yeah, that was because the last few fights, Alex Perez really hasn't been impressive. Like, he's kind of looked out of it, just fighting out his contract, really.
Yeah.
And Charles Johnson's kind of on a tear.
Yeah, he has been. First person to finish Josh Van.
Yep.
Like we talked about before.
Yeah, so I was shocked. Alex Perez looked really good. Yeah. Really good.
He heard him.
He heard him and then swarmed him.
Yeah, he swarmed him
and didn't let him recover.
He was just too hurt.
Yeah.
A lot of people, it looked like Charles Johnson was kind of debating that, kind of pushing back on the stoppage.
Yeah.
Do you think it was a good stoppage?
I think it was all right. I mean,
think so too.
When you're hurt for that long.
Yeah.
I mean, and he's just constantly
Buddy was out of it.
Yeah.
He was like out on his feet.
Yeah. And and if you saw when he like got up, he was still stumbling around. So I think it was a good stoppage. I mean, I think he was kind of there, but he was still also.
But it's like in that situation, it's like, why let the fighter take more damage?
Yeah, live to fight another day.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Yeah. But the fighter's gonna say, I want to go out on my shield.
Right.
I want to go out on my own terms. But I think ultimately the ref got that one right.
I agree.
Who ref that fight? Do you remember, bro?
Was that the?
Was that when he blew his ACL?
Smith?
Was that when Mark Smith blew his ACL?
I don't know. Let me look. Let me look up when Mark Smith blew his ACL. Mark Smith. He put in
Hey,
Mark
Mark Smith,
Smith.
you
Mark
put in
Smith ACL.
Mark Smith, you put in that work, bro.
No, that was the Atiba Gautier Puglia
Yeah.
fight.
Hey, I like Mark Smith. He's a good referee, though.
Yeah, I can't believe he blew his ACL out, bro.
Yeah.
I thought he like his shoe fell off or something like that.
Yeah.
That happened once with Herb Dean. He went to go
while he was
refereeing. Yeah, he went to go like stop the fight. I can't remember who it was, but his like shoe flew off. Have you ever seen that? I'll have to pull it up. But yeah, his like Herb Dean's like I think it was Herb Dean. His shoe like flew.
Are you talking about when he hit Dustin Poirier with the people's elbow?
Bro, no, that was funny, bro. I want to say no, never mind. Now I'm hallucinating.
Yeah, you're tripping.
Oh, it was Mark Goddard. It was Mark Goddard. It was Mark Goddard. Chill. Uh, Mark Goddard.
The video cannot be played.
Yeah, it's not real. Mark Goddard shoe.
It's right here. It's right here. It's right here.
It's right here. Shoe falling off. Yeah, I was gonna say I knew there was a fight where
Nope. No.
I don't know. It's on Reddit. Referee loses his shoe. All right, give him a nice pair of Reebok shoes. They say. Oh, there we go. Yeah, knocks him out.
Damn.
His shoe falls off. I was gonna say, I swear I wasn't tripping. I swear. Yeah, see, he knocked fuck out and he's going and he's like, oh, it's over. Shoes off. Yeah.
That's
see,
funny.
I know my random.
I know my random MMA.
My random MMA facts.
Fun fact.
Are you a casual? Did you know that his shoe fell off?
Dude, how about Nikita Krylov versus Bukowskis, man? What did you make of that fight, bro?
Sorry, I'm drinking my Alka-Seltzer. The drink of choice for this podcast. That one shocked me.
Yeah.
Because I think that was one that we were both like, he shot, chin's done.
Yeah.
He's not gonna win.
Who, Krylov?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we both took Bukowskis there. And yeah, he kind of looked like a prime Nikita Krylov that went on a little run.
For sure.
I thought he would take him down and get a submission if he was going to win. I wouldn't expect him to knock him out.
It was like a buzzer beater knockout.
Yeah, there was a lot. The first two fights,
Adam Fugit.
Fugit and Ty Miller, 459 in first round, and then 459 first round, Hokett and Freeman.
Mm-hmm.
And that was 457 of round 3.
Damn, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was kind of shocked. That was another one who Bukowskis like was knocked out, and he kind of like woke up and he was like, "I was fine." Like he was like, "I was fine." I was like, "Bro, you were not fine."
Overall, it was a decent scrap. I think it was a lot of, from what I seen, it was back and forth. They were kind of going tit for tat. I thought it was a decent scrap.
I didn't think Bukowskis looked that good.
I don't think so either.
But that one, I don't know.
What about your boy Thibaut Gutierrez?
Thibaut Gutierrez, that
First
one
decision,
shocked me.
first
That one really shocked me because I thought he was gonna have success to the body of Puliev because he's been susceptible to the body shot.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of thought he would rock him up top, and he left the body open quite a bit.
Yeah, he was headhunting a little bit.
Yeah, he didn't take it,
Yeah.
and he dropped him. I want to say like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah,
He dropped him.
I think he dropped him within the first 30 seconds.
Yeah,
with the first right hand he threw, he hurt him bad.
Because when I saw that, I was when he dropped him, I was like, "Oh, that's it.
It's it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a wrap. I think everybody thought that.
But I mean, kudos to Puglia for
Mini Ngannou over here,
bro, dead ass. Yeah, he's a tank.
He hits
bro.
as hard as a Ford Transit for those of you that don't know, right?
So they say. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. I guess I wouldn't say a letdown,
Yeah,
but he didn't really do what everyone like
expected him to do.
Yeah, so like, not saying it was a bad performance because it showed that he can go all 15.
Yeah,
R.I.P. Mark Smith's ACL.
yeah.
Speedy recovery.
Yeah.
We can go
Suffer some casualties in the
Yeah,
in the
we
fight,
can. We can go like take a spot.
yeah,
Ref.
yeah.
Imagine bring the mic. That'd be crazy. No, but I don't know. It was. He did what he's supposed to, I guess. Now we know he can go 15 minutes if he has to. But
What about, man? We got to get to it, man. I want your thoughts on this. Maybe I'm just tripping, but
no, you're not.
what did you think of Umar versus Figgy, man?
Bro, we talked about it.
Let that down.
He needed a statement win against a dude who you can say is probably on the back end of his career.
Right.
And he does what he always does.
Yeah.
A boring ass.
Yeah.
Stand up.
Yeah.
Take down. Control a little bit. Get back up. I don't know. We also said if he wants to jump over O'Malley as for the title shot, he's going to make a statement.
Yeah. Well, he said he's willing to fight whoever, whenever next, man. But I just think that kind of performance, man, it just doesn't warrant any kind of attention. There's no
No.
title. I don't even know if you get a title eliminator after this one, bro. It's just, it was just a lackluster performance, bro.
Well, they're pushing to have more active fighters, like not just like wrestling and holding. Not saying Umar's is strictly grappling, but it's just I don't know. It left a lot to be desired, I guess.
Definitely.
And I think O'Malley's performance was better,
Yeah.
which we'll get into
That's
that.
yeah.
But I think that was definitely better than Umar's. If I was to give someone a title shot between Umar and O'Malley, I'd say O'Malley probably.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, for sure.
But
So it definitely doesn't help his case.
yeah,
We'll see who they match him up with next. I mean, who do you even match Umar up with next? Who do you like for him next?
that's a good question. I like. So we're talking about O'Malley and possibly either Peter Yan, which I think they go Marab.
They have to.
But what they could possibly do, they could go Umar versus
Let's see if we're thinking of the same guy.
I think we are.
No way.
You don't think?
Who? Say it.
You put me on the spot. I'm freezing. Fuck, I lost it.
All right, I think
You're gonna say I'm like fuck. That's what I was saying.
Eamon Zahavi.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Who are you
think?
Yeah.
I was gonna say. I was thinking
Who are you thinking?
if O'Malley, if they go O'Malley versus Yan, which I don't think they will.
No.
I don't think they will because I think Marab deserves the title shot. Right. But if they do, you could go Umar versus Marab again for the number one.
No, see, I'm not.
You're not.
I'm not too big on that, bro. I think so. This is what I think.
Give Umar a song you don't.
Yeah. No, I think go Umar and Zahabi because Zahabi is on a good streak.
I don't think Umar takes that fight though.
He just beat. He said anyone, anytime. So
except him. Except they're lower on the rankings.
No, I think Eamon is like up there in the rankings, man.
Let's put up the UFC rankings. We'll take a look. Let's play matchmaker real quick. So you got Umar at number 2, O'Malley at 3,
Sandhagen 4.
I think the fight to make is O'Malley and Sandhagen at the White House.
So Eamon is 6.
Yeah,
I don't think Umar takes that. I think Figgy was 6.
Maybe you go Zahabi and Figgy.
Yeah, so I mean, technically Zahabi is a ranking above Figgy, but I think that's a good. Yeah, but I still think that's a good fight, man. And I think I
don't think Umar takes that fight. I know you said anywhere, anyone, blah blah blah, but I don't think he takes that.
I don't know.
He's in a weird spot. He's so boring.
But is he really in a position to call shots after having a
100%?
Like that,
exactly.
The UFC is going to be like, this is who we're going to offer you. Take it or leave it. You stunk up the place with that performance.
Do you think he goes up to a featherweight?
I don't think so, man.
Surely not.
I think he wants to get back.
But he's in a log jam right now.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Yeah,
at bantam. I don't know. It's
tough. We'll see how they match make these guys, but
for how shitty the heavyweight is, then you got bantamweight that's just like loaded. Like it's crazy. Same with lightweight.
Yeah,
but yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what they do. I don't know. Zahabi's that's a sneaky good. I just don't think he
Zahabi
takes it.
Deserves a shot, man. I think Zahabi's beat Cheeto Vera. He beat who did he beat before Cheeto Vera?
Jose
Aldo. Bangers.
Yeah.
Bangers. Especially that Aldo fight was a banger.
Yeah.
Come from behind win.
Yeah.
Man, let's talk about this opener, man. This was a banger. We knew this was going to be a banger.
Yeah.
I think this was my fight of the night.
Yep.
Obviously, besides Gaethje and Finlay, but this is what I thought was going to steal the show.
Yeah, Gene Silva and Arnold Allen. That was a good one. I was rooting hard for Arnold Allen.
Me too.
But Gene Silva looked good.
Man.
He did push the pace. They both kind of fought how I figured they would. Arnold Allen was going to try and stick to the outside.
Yeah.
Whereas Gene was going to try to get in.
Yeah.
And obviously work inside the pocket. But
very competitive fight up until the last round, really.
Yeah.
Last few minutes, actually.
Last few minutes, yeah. And then he freaking like body surfed him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was fucking weird. That was weird as shit.
I'm like, Gene Silva, bro, it's so hard to figure him out. It's like 1 second he's crying, 1 second he's barking, the next he's like surfing on your back.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, like this guy is just so cringy.
Did you see those pictures of him? The belt.
Yeah.
Like crying.
Yeah.
And then barking. Like you're
saying.
It's like, I don't know, bro.
I guess the spell that Arnold Allen put on him didn't work.
It was so weird. And then did you see, like, you might not saw it, but when Arnold Allen got into the octagon, he fucking like lifted his shorts up a little bit and showed this like tattoo on his thigh.
Who did? Arnold Allen?
Arnold Allen. It was weird. I don't know what it was, but I saw that and I was like, what the hell?
But solid overall, it was a solid fight. It was
a competitive fight.
Competitive. It was entertaining.
Yeah.
Good matchup, man. So shout out to the UFC for cooking up this banger because this was a great fight.
And it was good to see Arnold Allen back.
It was, man.
Because he's been hurt.
He needs to be more active. I think the inactivity really played a part in it too.
Yeah, because he definitely did fade at the end. But
Yeah.
Gene Silva did push the pace quite a bit.
He did.
Silva
Silva.
Danilo Silva won.
Not much to cover on that one. We know who won.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying they thought Rose won.
Yeah.
Yeah. My thing is, for all the viewers, and this goes for also the Sean O'Malley Song Yudong fight, if it's a close fight, it's not a robbery. I'm tired of hearing people saying it's a robbery.
Yeah.
No, it was a close fight.
Yeah.
A close fight is not a robbery.
Right.
I don't know. I hear that all the time on like social media.
Definitely thrown around a lot.
Yeah,
Definitely.
that was a robbery. That was the worst decision I've ever seen.
Yeah.
No, a close fight when it could go either way, it's not a robbery.
What did you make of the Black Beast Derek Lewis versus Salsa Boy?
That was really sad.
Yeah.
Like I almost think it's time to hang it up after that performance. He looked horrible.
All of a sudden, Derek Lewis looked
his
very
age,
much like 40-year-old Derek Lewis.
Like he looked like he was in there for a paycheck. Yeah. I hate to say that.
It just everything looked. He just looked.
He looked off.
Man.
I don't know if he was injured or like. I don't know. He just like hit the ground and just laid there. Waldo got on top of him and he just rolled over and just like, all right,
just pounded. It was
done. Yeah,
it was sad to see, man. Derek Lewis is a legend, knockout king. I think he's got the most knockouts in UFC history. He's a beast, man, but
a black beast.
Yeah, he's a black beast.
That's the nickname. Don't cancel me. That's his
that
nickname.
Was said by Jordan Doss.
White guy who's now black guy. That was said by Joe Rogan.
Yeah, so
that's a throwback.
Yeah, it was a decent okay fight.
Waldo did what he was supposed to do.
Yeah,
I mean, it was a good step up for Waldo. I'm curious to see what they do with Waldo now.
I think you go Waldo versus Curtis Razor Blades.
Razor Blades, you think?
Yeah.
I was gonna say you might go Waldo versus Pavlovich.
Pavlovich?
Yeah.
They just did that in China. UFC China. They just did that.
Yeah.
And that was a crappy fight, man. They were both pretty gun shy, and Pavlovich won that. I think you would go I think let's go I'm cooking here, guys. Let's go Cortez Acosta versus Volkov, Alexander Volkov. Drago,
yeah.
I like that.
That's a good one. Yeah, I can't believe how many times he fought in 2025.
Yeah, he killed it, bro.
I know, it's insane.
Bro's been that guy, man. He's been that guy.
Yeah.
Knocked out Shamil Gaziev.
Yeah.
And
Starched
Abu Dhabi, starched him. He's a beast. He's on a roll.
I forgot about that Spivak. That was
Sergey Spivak?
Yeah.
The polar bear?
Yeah. Yeah, he fought. Wait, timeout. Oh, Pavlovich. I'm sorry.
What did you say?
I didn't see it. I was like, he didn't fight Pavlovich. For some reason.
You calling me a liar, bro?
Maybe not. For some reason, I don't know why, my brain sees Sergey Spivak and Sergey Spivak and Sergey Pavlovich as like the same person.
The same person.
I don't know why. I hear
his alter ego.
Yeah, it's his polar bear ego.
Yeah. So who do you want to see next, man? For Cortez Acosta,
I like Blades or Volkov for sure.
Me too.
I agree. Pavlovich, you can't do that fight again.
I like that too.
Or you could go Jailton Almeida after his next fight if he wins.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah,
I don't.
I think Jailton should fight down.
How many times he fought in 2025 and just put on bangers and showed up, showed out. I think you reward him with like a Volkov or
what if you did
Blades?
What if you did Waldo Cortez Acosta versus Josh Hokett?
That's what Hokett wants.
Boy.
I think Waldo finishes him.
Yeah, because
the thing is, I think with Hokett he could fight 205.
Yeah.
He's pretty small.
He's a hybrid. He's a small heavyweight.
He's a small heavyweight because I think he came in at 230 or something like that.
He's definitely a smaller heavyweight.
Yeah, so I could see him as, cutting it down to 205. I could see that.
All right, what's next on the chopping block? What was the next fight after the co-main? What was the co-main? Song versus O'Malley.
Yeah.
I enjoyed this fight.
It was good. Close fight. It was another one. I saw a lot of people saying robbery, but I don't agree. I had it 29-28 O'Malley on my official at-home scorecard. But I could see a case for
Song?
For Yudong.
For Yudong?
Yudong.
You could see a case for Yudong?
I could. Maybe a couple cases, yeah. But
yeah. Hey yo.
Somebody clip it. Yeah, somebody clip it. Clip that. A lot of people were like, well, he took him down at the end of the first round. Yeah, he took him down with like 20 seconds left and just
Yeah.
didn't really do much.
Yeah.
I felt like O'Malley pushed the pace.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had 29-20. I think round two was obviously for
Song.
Song. Round three was clearly O'Malley.
Yeah.
So I think
the
I told
first round was a swing round.
yeah, I think I told you that. I was like, it's gonna come down to that first round.
Yeah.
And I like I said, I had 29-28. And I think all judges had it 29-28.
Yeah, they
as
did.
well.
They did. I thought it was a solid performance by O'Malley, man.
Yeah.
I thought this was like vintage O'Malley. I thought his range was really good. His feints were really good. I think he was having Song bite on his feints a lot. His footwork was nice, man. I think O'Malley is such a gifted striker. Honestly, bro, it was a sick fight. I enjoyed watching O'Malley be able to like use his stand up and just implement his range and just like poetry in motion, man. Like I don't know anybody else that in that bantamweight division that could really hang with O'Malley on the feet. I mean, when O'Malley and Piotr Jan fought a few years ago, man. I mean, Piotr tried to take him down. You know what I mean? Like
I would love to see Sandhagen and him on the feet.
I think you got to make that. That brings you to my point. I think you got to make O'Malley versus Sandhagen next. We know Jan and Marab are gonna run it again.
Yep.
As they should.
As I should.
And I think I want to see Sean O'Malley and
Sandhagen
at the White House, man. That's the fight to make.
That's a banger. That's a good fight.
All American.
I was gonna say an all American showdown.
You can't beat that.
And Sean O'Malley will probably do his cornrows red, white, and blue.
Yeah, that'd be hard.
That'd be sick.
That'd be sick, bro.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'd love to see him and Sandhagen. I would. That's gonna be one. There's gonna be a striker's delight.
How about this, man? I don't know if you believe this or not, bro. Weird fact. This is O'Malley's first win in 2 years, man.
Yeah, actually lost to Marab twice.
Last person he beat was Cheeto Vera.
The title defense.
Cheeto Vera, UFC 299.
Yep.
April of 2024.
Beat his ass.
Was it April of 24 or April of 23? April of 23.
March
24.
March of 24.
Okay, March of 24.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah,
but it's been a while since your boy got a win, but he definitely he showed out for this one, man. He was getting his leg fucking chewed up, bro. His leg was getting fucking mangled. Song kicks like a fucking
donkey,
bro. Do you see his size? Do you see his fucking legs, bro?
Yeah, bro, he's a tank.
Huge leg, tree trunk legs, bro.
Yeah.
So Song's a beast, man. I think it was a fun matchup, man.
Where you go with Song next? Do you think? Pull up the rankings.
Song.
What do you do with your dong next?
Yeah, I don't know what I would do with my.
Maybe
my
goes a
dong.
hobby your dong. Yeah, I mean that's not a bad one.
I think.
I mean that's 5 and 6.
I think you would go Batista. You could do Batista versus Song, or you could do Cheeto versus Song again.
Yeah, I go Zahabi and Song. I like that one. But yep. So you want to go now, Gaethje Pimblett?
All right, man. Let's get into that one, man. What'd you think of that one, Jordan?
I definitely thought Patty was going to win. I was rooting hard for Gaethje, so seeing him get his hand raised was pretty dope. I didn't see it going the distance, honestly. Yeah. I figured, especially like with all the like the rumors of like the staph infection that Gaethje had and the brisket on his lip, quote unquote.
The brisket and the ingrown hair on his
neck.
That he covered up with a Band-Aid.
Yeah. Why would you cover up an ingrown hair? It's a little strange. Justin, if you're listening or watching, please let us know. Was that staph? We all know what it was.
He got offended, bro, on media day when they asked him about it. He was like, "Why are you asking me about my body? I'm not asking you about your body." So,
yeah, that's when you know you're caught.
Yeah, like, bro was clearly like injured. He clearly had a.
Well, it's like we were talking. You brought it up how lethargic he looked.
Yeah, he looked so out of it, man. He just looked slow, and that's why I thought the fight looked so sloppy, man. Because I just don't think Justin was as sharp, as fast, as twitchy as he normally is, man. I mean, he's a hard hitter. And he's so much fun to watch, man. I just thought this fight was a little on the sloppy side.
I agree, especially at the end. By the end, like we said before, when you go 5 rounds just beating the living shit out of each other, it's going to get a little punch.
And you don't expect a lot of like crazy technique from these two guys.
No,
like, you just don't.
They're unorthodox.
Yeah, they're very.
No rolling thunder from Gaethje. I was kind of sad. We didn't see a rolling thunder.
Yeah, the rolling thunder.
Yeah.
It was a very fun fight. I think it exceeded our expectations, and I think that I definitely
think it got a lot of people talking, especially like the outside of the diehard like fandom. I think a lot of people were like casuals that were seeing that for the first time and were like, "Holy shit, these guys!" I mean, it's like Joe Rogan says, it's like nothing beats just two dudes just beat the living shit out of each other.
That's what they did. That's what they
Did
do.
Dana White say it's in our blood, it's in our DNA fighting.
Yeah. So let's play matchmaker for a second, Jordan.
Yeah.
How do we match these guys up, man? Who do you want to see these guys
I think you go Gaethje and Ilya. I do. I
at
think
the White House?
Yeah, I would say
White
if
House
Ilya's
lock?
ready, I think Gaethje wants to fight on the White House card.
Definitely
Every
gonna
American
fight.
fighter wants to fight on that card.
He's definitely somebody you got to put on the White
Yep,
House card.
I like that.
But does it have to be Taporia though?
If Taporia's ready, I think it's Taporia. I think that winner gets Armin.
Okay, and then what about Patty?
I think Patty. I think you go Patty versus the winner of BSD and Hooker.
That's I like that. That's a good matchup.
Or you go the loser of Charles and Max.
I like that too.
Yeah, because I think that winner is going to
Forgot
get
about the Charles and Max.
I think the winner of Charles and Max is going to get the title shot after Armin. If I had to guess,
But
unless that winner
where
fights Armin,
But where does this leave Armin Sarukian?
see that's
If you make Gaethje versus Taporia,
yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. If you go Gaethje versus Taporia, then maybe you go Oliveira Holloway winner fights Armin for the
BMF.
BMF / number one contender for lightweight. I don't know.
Yeah,
That'd be interesting to see Max and Ilya again. Because I don't know. Ilya,
I think it's a different fight.
I do too.
I'm gonna go on record and I'm gonna say I think it's a different fight.
Yeah.
I think Max was super just skinny and just
drained. Yeah.
Thank you, just drained, bro.
But the thing is, Ilya's power.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that will travel with him.
Oh, for sure.
But when you're not drained like how Max, because Max said he don't think he can make 145
Hell
anymore.
no. Dude, Max looks so huge against Dustin
I
Poirier
know.
in New Orleans, man. Like
Yeah.
Max is a threat. I think Max is the dark horse in all this, man. I think people are really sleeping on Max Holloway, man. And I think Max can really shake some shit up at this division, man.
Not to like jump way ahead. Max and Charles. What do you think? Gun to your head, you have to make a prediction right now.
Come on, we gotta save that for
Save it?
We gotta save that one, bro. We gotta keep
I'm excited
that
for
one
that one.
hosted.
Yeah.
But I'm excited when we get to that one. But
I'm curious to see how that one plays out. That's gonna be
so
interesting.
this is if I'm playing matchmaker, man, I think sound crazy. I think you go Gaethje versus Conor McGregor at the White House. I'm gonna throw a wrench in all this. I think you go Gaethje and McGregor at the White House because I think that is really the only fight that Gaethje will gladly get up for, even if it's not.
That's not for the title.
If it's not for the title, right?
But the thing is, if he loses that fight,
yeah, but it's the
he loses
payday
all
that's
momentum.
the payday that's attached to the Conor McGregor fight.
But what did Trevor Whitman say? They're not in it for the money fights.
That's true. But it's Conor McGregor. These two guys have been circling each other for so long. I would love to see it. I just think what makes it kind of interesting is just it's the fact that this had a belt attached to the Gaethje and Pimlet fight. I didn't really think it necessarily needed an interim belt. You know?
Well, I think that's only because Ilya has gone on record saying he's going to need some time off.
Yeah.
With all his family
But then he was
stuff.
also on record saying that he wants to fight in like
April,
something
like that.
April, May, or June.
Yeah.
Something
or
like
July
that.
or August or September.
Yeah.
Or October.
All right,
Sorry.
I,
Yeah.
I don't know fighting, but marketing wise,
Yeah.
Conor McGregor.
Oh, 100%.
You
Yeah.
get tons of
You
viewers.
got to, man. That's what
Yeah.
you do. That's what
Yeah.
you do.
But like I said, it all comes down to if Gaethje wants the money fight or the title fight. Unless you have him defend the interim, Conor comes back, wins the interim title.
But then it's like,
Has he been training?
Oh, he just started camp now.
Yeah.
But can Conor McGregor make 155 though?
That's a good point.
I mean, his last fight was at 155, but this was 5 years ago.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
I think you go 170 against Masvidal if you're McGregor. I want to see him and Tony, or not Tony.
That's
Tony.
That's goofy shit, bro. That's goofy
Tony
shit.
Ferguson.
Also, how do injuries affect
Michael
fighters?
Huh?
How do injuries affect fighters?
What do you mean?
Well, because I don't know, like if fighters come back from big injuries like Conor McGregor, like that,
Like the broken leg. Yeah. I mean, Anderson Silva.
But he wasn't the same after that.
Well, but he was also.
But he was older.
Yeah, but that's kind of how it is. Like if they're older, especially like those big injuries later on in their career.
What I'm saying is, I don't think
Conor McGregor's
obviously
no spring chicken, bro.
No,
I was gonna say I don't know fighting, but I don't think Conor McGregor is what he used to be.
Oh,
100%. I 100% agree with that.
Definitely not.
He's been lifting weights.
Yeah, he has.
There's that picture.
Yeah.
He was trending on Twitter, and I was like, "The hell?" Conor McGregor lifting weights. I clicked on it. I was like, oh my God. That was not what I was expecting.
But like I said, I think you go Gaethje, Connor at the White House. I think you have to, man. I think you have to do Armin versus Ilya, man. I think that's the fight. I think that is the most competitive matchup to make,
I agree.
and I think that I think even we said it, during watching the fights, man. I think Taporia looked at that fight between Pimlet and Gaethje, between Patty and Gaethje, and it's like
I beat both these guys easily.
bro. He's licking his lips, bro. Like he knows that's easy work.
What you could do is Armin versus Ilya, winner, and then Gaethje gets the winner.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, Gaethje's gonna.
But does he want to be on the shelf for that long?
No, Gaethje's gonna be clamoring to fight on that White House card.
Yeah.
So if the UFC says, "Hey,
We'll give
we
you
want
McGregor.
you," we'll give you McGregor at the White House.
Yep.
We'll call it for the interim.
Yeah.
But
But then what the hell happens if Conor fucking wins? And then Conor's the interim after being out for so fucking long.
Yeah, then I guess you would do Connor versus the winner of Armin and Ilya. I think they're gonna save Ilya for a later date. You know what I mean? Maybe after the White House card. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
very very interesting, man. But I think
Lightweight's an interesting spot.
very
right now.
interesting.
There's some fucking bangers, bro.
Yeah,
I
I
love
think
it.
so too.
All right. So that's 324.
It's 324 for you, man. Overall, very very great.
Yeah.
Card.
Very good first card for the Paramount card.
Very good. Yep.
I think it's exactly what they were wanting and hoping for.
Yeah, not the most technical, not the most glamorous, man, but definitely delivered.
Oh, yeah.
Violence.
Yep.
What we love here on this pod is violence, and
Yep.
time to get into the sweet science part of it, man. For
Yeah.
all our boxing heads out there, man.
Yeah.
Ring 6.
Yep.
We got T.O. versus Shakur, Madison Square Garden this Saturday, man. What a banger of a.
It sucks they're
card.
both on the same time.
Yeah,
as
it sucks, man.
325.
It sucks, bro.
But we'll definitely both be tuned into both.
We'll be tuned into both.
I got the laptop on, and watching one, and the TV
Yeah.
playing the other.
Yeah.
Which one do you want to break down first?
Man, I'll let you set it off, Justin. Or
Justin.
Jordan.
Justin.
My bad.
The hell's Justin?
Jordan.
You're
I'll let
cheating
you.
on me.
I'll let you.
Better host.
I'll let you set it off, man. What do you make of I
You go
guess.
Shushu and Castro.
Yeah, Shushu and Castro for the WBC.
The featherweight. Yeah. I definitely think Shushu, I think he's not to just like go right into it.
Mhm.
I think he's gonna dominate.
Yeah.
I think so. I mean Carlos Castro, 30-3. Let's see, I'll pull him up. Yeah, lost that split decision to Fulton last time. I mean, he's got some I don't know. I think
Got some fights under his belt.
yeah, that's the thing.
Veteran.
With Shushu, it's gonna be interesting to see with the step up fighting a true veteran, like that's has a lot of fights under his belt.
Yeah.
I mean, Shushu's got he's 16-0.
Yeah.
Doesn't have obviously as many fights, but it's gonna be interesting to see that kind of that step up. I think Castro, he kind of struggles a little bit when that upper level, I guess, kind of that Shushu.
The upper echelon.
Yeah, exactly. But here, I'm gonna pull this up real quick. But yeah, so like with Shushu, he's got his speed combinations. I think it's gonna be big for him. But with that forward pressure, I think that's what Carlos is gonna want to try and do is get inside, rip the body, rip up top, get in the pocket. Which I think with Shushu, he's so fast, he's gonna use his footwork. He's a true boxer.
Beast, man.
I definitely I don't see a finish or anything like that. I definitely see
A decision.
I see a decision. I think
Wow.
a clear
Box
cut.
his head off.
Yeah, a clear cut decision. I could see maybe like a late corner stoppage.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think, but for the most part, I'm thinking.
Taking Shushu by decision.
Yeah, ultimately just like a unanimous decision. Like I'm talking like 10 rounds of 2.
Nice.
What do you
A
think?
blowout.
Yeah.
Man, I think really, man, I think this is gonna be Shushu's coming out party, man.
Yeah.
I think this is gonna be like the coronation of Bruce Carrington, man. I think he's been kind of fighting to get that title shot, man. I know he really wants that Inoue fight.
Yep.
Inoue would have to move up another weight class, which we really don't know if Inoue is really up for doing that at this point in his career. I mean, because Inoue is already so dominant at the lower weights, and he can only move up so much, and it's like the goalpost is always going to move, So, but I think Shushu's a great fighter, man, and I think that this is his moment, man, and I think he's going to dominate Castro. I think he's gonna stop him, man.
Yeah, I could see it. Do you
I
think
think he's
late?
to stop him.
Probably
I
late.
think
Maybe early.
I'm thinking like a 6 7.
6, 7. I guess.
like a 6 or 7 round stoppage, man.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna win his first world title, man.
Yep.
And I think a lot of good matchups out there for Bruce Carrington after this fight, man.
Yeah, I'm the next one, Adonis and Emma Williams. I'm excited for that one.
That's a good one, man.
Dude, yeah, we were talking about that off air. I think it's gonna be a firefight, bro.
I think so too.
I definitely,
Shootout?
yeah, it's definitely gonna be a shootout. Because that's the thing, though. Like, you got two dudes that basically are willing to die in there. Like,
Yeah.
they're confident in their power. I don't know. I've been torn back and forth on that one because I want to take Emma with the upset,
Yeah,
but
that's
something's telling me Adonis can get it done.
Yeah.
I'm thinking. Here, let me. I pulled up my prediction.
Are you thinking 6 or 7 round stoppage again?
6, 7. I got Adonis in 8. TKO round 8. That's what
I
I
like
get.
that, bro. I like that.
Yeah.
That's a great prediction, man.
Yeah, because Adonis, he's a pressure fighter,
Yeah.
high work rate.
Yeah.
And he's
He's a
another
beast.
one that
He's a
he
beast.
uses physicality, gets into the pocket. Williams is going to keep and wants to keep the range and
Yeah.
uses counters.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing. If Ammo can hurt him early, I think that's what's going to swing the fight in his favor. And then if Ammo can hurt him early, I see Ammo getting the stoppage, probably like 7 or 8.
Mhm.
But I think
Interesting.
I think Adonis is going to be too much though. Personally,
Really?
yeah. I think I want to see what the betting lines are, but I would bet that this fight doesn't see the scorecards.
Oh, for sure. I don't think so, man. The way that Carlos Adames fights, the way that Ammo fights, man, I think like you said, bro, it's gonna be a shootout.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna see if they have any lines on DraftKings. I gotta log in. You guys laughing? I'm just curious.
First thing I gotta log in. 1 second.
Hold on.
Stop the whole pod.
Yes. Hold on. I don't
Be
know
right
if
back.
I don't have my login. No.
Worth the break.
Yeah, cut it. Do an ad read. No, but let's see.
I've been calling him Justin.
Yeah, bro. What was that?
Shout out to my boy Justin if you're watching this pod, bro.
Yeah. Hey, Justin. I was like, huh?
Just fuck is Justin.
It's like Justin. I will say we were just talking about Justin Gaethje, so I'll allow it.
Justin Gaethje.
I said Justin Gaethje, bro. I said Justin Gaethje, bro. It's my sinuses. You can't hear me very well. I sound stupid.
It's the nasally.
It's the
voice.
nasally, yeah. My Alka-Seltzer hasn't kicked in yet. But to go the distance, minus 120 on the yes, minus 110 for a no. It's almost a coin flip. Leaning on yes, it goes the distance. I don't think it goes the
Nah,
distance.
it doesn't. I don't think so at all, man. Not the way Carlos Adames fights, man. He's a beast.
Both of them, I'm telling you, both of them are going to go out on their shield. I'm convinced.
Yeah.
That Shushu fight, it's plus 110 to not go the distance, minus 150 to go the distance. So
Yeah.
pretty close both ways, but
Yeah.
leaning towards going the distance. But I agree with, not to go back on it, but
Yeah.
I could see the coming out party for Shushu
Yeah.
and getting
Like
that done.
like total domination.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, I think to go off that, man, I think I got Adames by stoppage, man. I think Adames is just going to be too much. I think he's a lot more experienced. I think Ammo, he's had a good comeback win. He needed that after he lost to Hamza Shiraz, and we've seen what Shiraz has been able to do since he had that draw with Adames. And I just think Adames is levels above of Ammo, and I think he's gonna get it done, man. I think he's gonna stop him mid to late rounds, and I don't know that Ammo has a lot of the tools to really make this a competitive fight, man. I think he has power. I think he's got the knockout power, but I just don't see him giving Adames any problems. So I think this is going to be a clear win for Adames.
So we're in agreement. Adames by.
But the thing that sucks, man, is the fight that I've been wanting to see is Janibek versus Carlos Adames, a unification fight.
Yeah.
But obviously we know
Janibek
popped. So
have they announced how long that suspension is or anything?
Yeah, they haven't.
What about that B sample?
That B sample?
Yeah, whatever happened to that? He already said, I provide a B sample. I always fight for fair testing or whatever he said after.
He's a clean athlete. That's what he said.
Well,
that turned out to be a lie.
Liar, liar. Your pants are on fire.
Yeah. All right.
So okay, they got Keyshawn Davis and Jermaine Ortiz as the co-main.
Yeah,
That's interesting
banger,
to me. That's a
banger.
banger of a fight too.
I like that. Keyshawn's back, man. I'm excited for Keyshawn's return.
Yeah. What?
First fight at 140.
Yeah. What was his last fight? It
His
was
his last fight was against Dennis Brenchik. He won
Yeah.
the lightweight WBO title.
Yep.
Stopped Brenchik.
Yep. 4th round.
Super dominant fight. Dominant performance, man. Keyshawn's a beast.
Yeah, I've seen Keyshawn a lot because I watch a lot of like the Top Rank and stuff like
Mhm.
that. And
Beast.
I've been high on Keyshawn. He's
Yeah.
he's a
He's the
beast for
man.
sure. I'm gonna say I'm just gonna go off a limb. I'm gonna say Keyshawn by knockout.
Keyshawn by knockout.
What do you think?
I think
I'll pull up the odds. And see
I think a lot of people are sleeping on Jermaine Ortiz, man. For those of you that don't know, Jermaine Ortiz has been in there with Vasily Lomachenko. He's fought Teofimo Lopez. He's fought a lot of great fighters, man. Has a lot of good experience with these guys. But I think ultimately, man, I think Keyshawn's gonna get the win. I don't know if Keyshawn's gunning for a stoppage, and I think he wants to make a statement, man.
Yeah.
With everything that happened. I don't know if you remember, Jordan, but he had his coming out party, his homecoming fight, I should say, against Edwin De Los Santos back in June, and completely missed weight by like 6 pounds.
Oh yeah. I do.
Canceled the whole fight.
Yep.
It was such a shit show, man. It was a complete ordeal. It was terrible, man. And
Yep.
and he was out the game for a few months. He was retired for a bit. So I think Keyshawn has a lot to prove, and I think he's gonna come out and perform like he's never has before, man, to set up those big fights.
Yeah, and that's kind of the thing. Kind of we're talking about with the UFC with Song and O'Malley and Umar. You kind of got to make those statements, like,
Got to.
and that's the thing. I feel like if you're just kind of jabbing and kind of just paw your way to just a decision, nobody wants to see that.
Yeah.
We want to see the sweet science, but we want to see the violence.
That's right.
I want to see the finishes.
That's right.
But
the finishes, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Kind of like what you said, he's pushing for a finish.
Mhm.
I could see it,
See
especially at home.
stoppage?
Yeah, homecoming fight.
Jermaine Ortiz is gonna be hard to stop, man. No one's ever
Yeah,
stopped him before.
yeah. See, that's the only thing that makes me think maybe not.
Yeah.
But I think he's going to push for a stop.
I think if
he's gonna
anybody
push-
could do it, it's
it's
Keyshawn
Keyshawn,
Davis.
for sure.
I think he could fight in that shot. So I'm going Keyshawn Davis. You know what? I'm going Keyshawn Davis late stoppage.
Late stoppage?
11 or 12.
11 or 12.
Mm-hmm. So I
Yeah,
think
the thing is that's crazy about Keyshawn. He's still young, bro. He's 26.
How many
I mean,
fights does he have?
Let's see.
10 fights? Less than 10 fights? I'm
13.
guessing.
13 and 0.
13 fights, bro.
Yep.
His arch nemesis just lost. Andy Cruz just lost to Raymond Morataya.
Morataya, yeah.
So that was a banger of a fight,
Yeah,
too.
that was a good fight.
What'd you make of that?
I liked it. I need to go back and watch it again. I called Morataya
You did.
before.
You did.
He was a pretty big underdog on that card,
He
on that
was.
fight. I was reading a couple people on Twitter, which again, a close fight's not a robbery.
Yeah.
But I saw a lot of people that were saying it was a robbery. It was a majority. It was a majority decision.
It was.
One judge had a draw.
Dude, one judge had it 114. Bro, one judge had it 118-110.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Which is a landslide. Like gave
Yeah.
Andy Cruz maybe 2 rounds.
Yeah.
That's like a 9 to 10 to 2.
10
Like
to 2,
that's
yeah.
crazy, bro. What?
yeah. That's what I'm
So,
saying. I want to watch it
It
again.
wasn't that
'cause-
wide. It wasn't that wide.
Yeah,
But in my opinion, I think
Morataya definitely. won.
Morataya definitely won
Yeah.
a fight.
But it was a close competitive.
It was a competitive fight, but he definitely won that fight.
Yeah.
Like pretty convincingly. Just
Yeah.
too big. I think Andy Cruz should go down to 130, man. I don't think Andy Cruz is not he's a tiny 135er.
Yeah.
And I think the size difference in that fight was very
what's
very imminent,
was
very
prominent.
apparent.
Yeah,
So I think Andy Cruz should go down, and good win for Morataya. We'll see where Morataya goes from here. He wants the winner of Tio and Shakur.
I'd like that.
I think that's a good matchup,
That's a good fight.
man. A lot of good matches out there for Morataya, man. He showed that he's at a very high level, man. Because going into that fight, I just thought Andy Cruz was going to be too slick,
Yep.
too fast, and
Use the footwork.
use the footwork, use the Cuban style, man. But
Yep.
good win for Morataya, man. So we'll see what's next.
Yeah, I'm excited. I do want to see that Morataya versus the winner of Teofimo and
Imagine.
Shakur. That's a
banger.
that's a banger
That's a
too.
banger.
Put that on ring 7, ring 8, whatever.
Yeah, ring 8, yeah. All right, man. Tio versus Shakur, the main event. Man.
That's a good one, man. That's a really good one. That's another one. I've seen a lot of both guys, Teofimo and Shakur. I like both of them. The betting odds are way wider than I thought they would be. Shakur's a pretty big favorite. minus 330 to Teofimo's plus 250. I think that fight's a lot closer than 330 to 250. I do think Shakur is definitely the rightful favorite on the card or on that fight for that fight.
Mhm.
I don't think it's that wide of it.
Is that wide?
I don't think so. I mean, Teofimo was a stud, bro. But
He's a stud.
the thing is though, I
Fought
don't.
some legends.
Yeah, what's going to be interesting about this fight? Like I said, we talked about this off air. What worries me about this fight, for as how excited I am, you got two counterpunchers.
Great point.
Will they be just
Great point.
standing and not watching, but
waiting?
yeah,
Who's
waiting?
Gonna take that first punch?
Who's gonna?
Who's gonna engage?
Yeah, exactly.
Derek Lewis versus Ngannou.
I was there for that one. I'll never forget that. That was terrible.
Fight.
Yeah, but it'll be interesting to see who makes the move first. You know, I mean, Shakur's known, I guess, to have pillow hands. What people say?
That's what they say about him.
But like you were saying, what did he go on an interview saying? If I have power, like come step in the pocket. With
yeah,
me?
he kept saying, if I don't have power, man, walk through my punches. Walk through my punches.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't take Shakur up on that. You know, they're not just walking through his punches, man. Shakur has a decent amount. I think he's got underrated power.
Yeah.
Do I think he's a big knockout?
He's not like a one-hitter quitter.
No, he's
type of
not.
guy.
He's not.
But you don't see that very often at 140 though, in the lower weights, obviously.
Yeah. He's a decent. He's got decent pop, but Tio's got that explosive, twitchy power,
that fast twitch, which was more effective at the lower weights.
Definitely his power hasn't translated.
Hasn't
came up with them. I think he's yet to stop anybody at 140. It is worth noting though. I do think that Tio. I think Tio's days at 140 are very numbered. I think Tio is a big 140 pounder. So I think in the near, I think win or lose this fight, I think this is probably gonna be the last time we see Teofimo at 140. I think he's gonna go up to 147 for some bigger fights, but
his last knockout at 140 was
Carlos Ocampo.
Yeah.
Or
Pedro Campo. Yeah.
Pedro Campo.
Round 7. Yeah. Round 7 knockout back in 2022. So it's been a while. But yeah, I don't know. That fast twitch explosiveness, it was effective at the lower weight classes.
But also it's worth noting that the fast twitchy guys like Edward De Los Santos when Shakur won the WBC lightweight title, and it was a terrible performance for anybody out there. If you watch the Shakur and Edwin De Los Santos fight, it was an awful fight. Very, very lackluster, not a lot of action. But a guy to cause Shakur problems is going to be a fast, twitchy, explosive guy. Yeah. Am I saying that Teofimo is going to beat Shakur? I don't think so. I think ultimately Shakur is going to get the job done. I think Shakur is just levels above a lot of these guys, and I think that I think it'll be a competitive fight for the first few rounds, and I think Shakur is going to run away with it. I think Shakur is going to just put on a clinic and just not be there, man. Not be there to get hit, and I think he's going to box circles around Tio. But I think it's going to start competitive.
Yep.
It's going to be a little bit of back and forth. I think Tio might catch Shakur with a few good shots, but I think ultimately Shakur is going to just
run away with
it.
Yeah, I can see that. I see it starting off kind of slow, competitive, but it's going to be, like I said, it depends on who's going to come out first.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing. If you're Teofimo, not like, I wouldn't say you put the pedal to the metal, but it's like if you come out and push the pace early, you can bank those early rounds.
You can. Very good point.
But the thing is, if you run the risk of getting knocked out,
I love that, Justin.
Yeah, exactly. No, but if you do run the risk of getting clipped,
knocked out,
getting clipped early, and then have to fight that with that adversity later in the fight. I agree though.
Who you taking?
Huh?
My bad. Who you taking?
No, you're good. I take a Shakur. I'm going decision. I don't
decision.
No, I'd say unanimous. Yeah, I think I agree with you. I think it's going to be competitive early, and I think Teofimo will maybe slow down just a little bit towards the end, and that's where Shakur will kind of.
That's a good point.
Begin to kind of run away with it.
Yeah, but overall, man, a banger of a card. I'm really looking forward to this fight. We talked about UFC coming out with a bang and really having a great card to set off 26. I think boxing is doing the same thing. I think boxing's on fire. I think Turkey Al-Sheikh, His Excellency, has been doing a great job with these fights, man. And
he's bringing in that money that's making people actually fight.
Making these people fight each other. What excuse is there now?
There's none.
There's none, bro.
It's kind of like the John Jones Aspinall.
Yeah.
The money's not right. But now
they're
making sure the money's right.
Now the numbers make sense. And I think they're getting these guys in the ring, man. And I think boxing's on fire, man.
Yeah, and that's the thing with what was kind of pulling people away from boxing was you don't have the best fight in the best.
Facts.
It's your stat padding or padding your record.
Yep.
You got dudes that are 20 0, 25 0.
Fought nobody.
And like their opponents' combined records maybe like I don't know, 16 and 40, like just throwing out numbers. But you know what I'm saying? You know, you don't have these big name fighters fight each other.
Yeah.
And that's what I think with like the UFC, they have the actual or maybe not just UFC, just MMA in general, you see a lot where it's not really money fights. It's the best fights the best. And I think, having like a Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson, that's what people want to see. The best fight the best at their best. Because I was like Mayweather and Pacquiao. I really wanted to see that when they're both at their primes. And we had to wait until too late. And it was just, I mean, it was cool seeing it, but we want to see it in the prime. Yeah. I want to see like when Canelo fought Floyd, when Canelo was still a little green. It was way too early. But that's the thing with Floyd, though. He knew, Canelo was going to be a star. Get him while he's still young and green. Yeah. I want to see the two best fight at their best in their prime.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna see a lot of great fights this year with boxing, man, and I'm really excited to see where it goes. But man, great card. I'm really looking forward to this one. Like I said, we got back-to-back events, boxing and UFC. So I think we're in for a real treat. Us Violence and Sweet Science fans, man. We're gonna see a lot of great fights. Also, that can you pull up the matchroom card, the Bakram Murtazalia versus Josh Kelly, man. Yeah, they're also fighting this weekend too. For those of you that don't know, man, the boogeyman Bakram. There we go. Murtazalia versus Josh Kelly. All in.
We got Josh Padley on there as well.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's a co-man.
Fought Shakur Stevenson.
Yep, the electrician.
Yep. Which that's a hell of a story too,
man. 3 days notice.
3 days notice, electrician. Flying out to Saudi and put up a great performance. He got stopped, but
he got stopped, man.
3 days notice against a fucking stud Shakur, which is crazy,
man. So real quick, man, what are your thoughts on Bakram Murtazalia versus Josh Kelly, man?
I think that's gonna be an interesting one. I think that's another one. Josh Kelly's gonna want to use his footwork and keep it at range.
He doesn't want to bang and stand and trade with this boogie.
No, bro. No, he's a killer, bro. Bakram's a killer. So obviously Bakram's gonna want to cut the ring off and get him up on the ropes in the corner. Yeah. I think he's gonna use the physicality. Yeah. I think Josh Kelly's gonna have a hard time keeping him off of him. I think he's gonna have to hurt him early, get him to respect Josh Kelly's power. I don't think he will. I think Bakram's gonna. I think he's just going to storm in and just I don't know. I want to say I think I did take decision at first. I think that was like because if I remember right, Bakram was on a pretty big layoff. If I remember right,
yes,
I could be wrong.
Yep, that's a good point.
So I think he fought Tim Tszyu in 2024.
Yep,
October
24. He annihilated Tim Tszyu.
Yeah, in like what 3 rounds?
Yep, 3 rounds. Yeah, 4 or 5 knockdowns. In 3 rounds,
corner stoppage. Yeah, so I could see Bakram maybe starting off a little slower than we're expecting, or like what we're used to with him. That's why I think I took a late stoppage / decision. But all in all, I think his pace, his physicality is just gonna be too much for Josh Kelly. I think Josh Kelly will probably eventually end up gassing out. And
that's a good point.
Yeah, and I could see either maybe a quarter stoppage.
Yeah,
maybe a corner stoppage, maybe probably like 9th round, 8th round. It all depends on how Bakram comes out. If he takes kind of a slow get his feet under him approach after being out for almost 2 years, I think we see it go later. But I think if he comes out guns blazing like how we're used to and uses that physicality, gets into the pocket with him and punishes him, I could see it 4th, 5th round possibly.
You know what this fight kind of reminds me of, bro? It kind of reminds me of the Dalton Smith and Subriel Matias. Like, like kind of like the build up and like the hype around the fights, because you had like the Puerto Rican boogeyman, the guy that has stopped all his almost all his opponents, and then you had Dalton Smith, the guy from the UK, climbing to get his title shot. He was the underdog. Nobody thought that he was going to be able to.
Nobody really gave him a chance.
Nobody gave him a chance.
I was one of them. Yeah. I had Matias winning that for sure.
Matias or
huh?
You had Matias winning that fight?
I thought he was going to win.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I thought he was going to finish him.
We both did,
Yeah,
man. And like I was saying,
and
man,
it looked like it for a little bit.
It did.
He came out, but he weathered the storm.
Yeah,
ultimately got the finish.
So I see I see kind of the same narrative around this fight, man, and I really think that like I see the same narrative, but I think Bakram ultimately, man, is just going to be too strong, man, too powerful, and I think that Josh Kelly might get off to a good start and might bank some early rounds with Bakram, man, but I think Bakram's going to catch him, and I think Bakram's going to hurt him and put him out.
Yeah.
I just think Bakram's on a different level than Josh Kelly, man. But it's a good fight, man. It's worth noting after Bakram just annihilated Tim Tszyu, man. Nobody has been wanting to get in the ring with Bakram at all.
Why would you?
They've been trying to get this guy to fight. You're saying that he has a long layoff, man.
Yeah.
And he has, bro. But it's because these guys don't want to get in the ring with him, man. He's that good. He's a dark horse, you know.
I want to pull up that Tim Tszyu.
Oh, dude, look at this fight. This fight's crazy.
It was bad.
I just put the highlights on. There you go.
No, I'm not sure. Well, he's just alone. He's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
PC, take us through the numbers of the main event. The tail of the tape for the main event. Look closely at that. 3.5-inch reach advantage for Bertazalia. He's also the taller fighter. Third man in the ring. This will be his 440.
That's a tiny ring.
Fourth time officiating a world title fight.
It does look like the smaller rink.
Huh?
That does look like a smaller rink.
It probably is a 20-foot
Yeah.
ring.
Oh.
Look, Tim Tszyu got off to a quick start. Boom, traded punches. And watch this left hook. Boom! Put him down. It was like a flash knockdown.
Yeah.
Already in the
Bro,
first
look at his eyes, bro.
Yeah,
he felt that power.
Yeah.
Fake.
That was bad. He almost went out for a second,
Yeah.
bro. He almost like went limp.
I was gonna.
What a warrior Tim Tszyu is, but man, this guy's no joke.
You can almost say this is what kind of started the downfall for Tim Tszyu.
Absolutely.
I mean, with the amount of punishment he took in such a short amount of time.
Yeah. And this was after the Sebastian Fundora fight,
Yeah.
man.
Oh.
I thought he went out for a second there.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
No, Tim Tszyu he's got
He's a
so much
warrior.
heart. He's a warrior, bro.
It's not left, just eats him up every time.
If that one would have landed.
God.
God.
With the Bambi legs. I mean, it's hard to say this like in the moment, but if I'm Tim Tszyu's corner, I'm stopping it after 2.
Yeah.
Like you get dropped 3 times like that, 3
So
devastating.
much damage, bro. So much damage he took.
Like he's gone. Like,
And this was after
It's
this was after fighting Sebastian Fundora,
yeah.
getting a nasty cut.
Oh yeah, that was
You
bad.
know, all that blood he got in his eyes, man. He's a warrior, man, but this was just too much for him.
Oh,
That was nasty.
see, how do you not stop it there?
But
Fourth
he's
knockdown.
even Bakram saying, "Stop the fight! Stop the fight!" Look at this dude.
God.
How many times has he been hit with that left hook?
I know.
though? Oh, dude.
Like, bro, get in there, stop the fucking fight.
Well,
Finally.
Yeah.
He's wobbling.
Finally.
Like,
Whoa.
All right. So I think we're all in agreement. Bakram's gonna probably beat Josh Kelly.
yeah.
But moving on, man. Yeah, man. That's the
It's a big weekend. It's
big
a
weekend of fights, man.
big weekend of fights for UFC and boxing. Do you want to go over Zuffa 1 just a little bit? Our thoughts?
Zuffa one? Yeah. Go ahead.
We don't really have to
Go
go
ahead.
too much into
Yeah,
the
go ahead.
fights.
Set it off, man.
I don't know. The fights weren't. I mean, they were okay.
Yeah.
I do like the kind of the idea of getting like some like the up and coming like the young guys,
Prospects.
the young prospects. I enjoyed that. What I didn't like the uniforms. That was stupid.
trash.
I didn't like that.
Trash shit.
They all had their own like
Style.
Zuffa Boxing,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
just generic. Like
Yeah,
it was almost like
awful. Awful.
you're like the undisputed video game. Like you
Yeah,
just
like
started
my
out.
career mode.
Yeah,
and
the
like,
my career mode. You just started. You get like the
yeah,
basic white
that's,
trunks.
That's terrible, bro.
I didn't like it. And that's kind of like we talked about that before off air with the the UFC before they went to like Reebok
Yeah.
and then now Venom. Like I like the customization. Like that's one thing I love about like you can see their personality a little bit, with all the sponsorships. And especially with boxing, you get the different trunks and then like match with the shoes is cool. I forgot who it was. Fought in New York. It came out with like it looked like the jean shorts and the Timbs.
The Timbs, man. That was actually Stephen Coolboy
Full, yeah, that was cool.
Carlos
That was
Castro, I think.
yeah, that was fun. I love that, like stuff like that. Like
Just
it's
expression. You can express yourself as a fighter.
exactly, because you all have your fighting style, but you kind of get a little piece of how they are like outside the ring. You know what I mean?
It's
like
just boxing history, man.
yeah,
And I think that Zuffa's trying to come in here and Dana White's trying to implement everything that got the UFC so successful and their recipe success. It isn't going to translate to boxing. It's just not the same sport. It's a whole different sport. It's a bunch of it's all the different history, man. It's just not the same thing, man. I just don't like this whole Zuffa thing. I think they're a minor. They're starting off small, man, and they're going to build up their talent, and they're gonna get where they want to go, man. But I just don't see them. I don't know. I just don't like it, man.
yeah.
Big
It's
boxing. I don't like it. I don't care for it.
it's interesting. I kind of like I said from the beginning. I kind of like the idea of the young prospects. So that kind of does give it the minor league feel.
Yeah.
Having that Opataya signing, that's interesting.
That's
You want to
that's a
talk about
big
that?
one.
What you heard signing with Eddie Hearn?
Yeah. I think watching the Eddie Hearn interview on Air Helwani, just talking about how a lot of people thought that. I mean, I personally thought that Jai was signed to Matchroom and that they maybe kind of just took him from Matchroom and Eddie Hearn, man. But the truth is they hadn't worked directly with Jai for 3 fights, man. And Jai's a killer, man. Jai's a beast. I can't say anything about Jai's ability, man. He's a beast. He's a great fighter, but wasn't getting the fights that he was wanting. And I think that Zuffa came in there and was like, hey, we're going to throw you a lot of money. You can make a big bag if you come fight with us.
Yeah.
But then it was confusing, bro, because they said, oh, we're not going to recognize sanctioning bodies. You're not going to, we're only going to have our fighters fight for our title, which is a Zuffa title. Yeah. But it's like, there's no history behind Zuffa. Yeah. No fighter's going to want to fight for a Zuffa title when there's all these prestigious belts out here that have so much history.
Unless the money's right.
But so we'll see what
that's
happens.
kind of what they're banking off of, I feel like.
Yeah.
Just trying to lure everyone in with money. Because you got their two biggest signings. I mean, you say Callum Walsh, but
so who's their two biggest signings?
I would say Opataya and F.A. Ajagba. What do you say? That's probably their two biggest ones. I'd say F.A. is bigger than Callum Walsh, personally.
Yeah. For sure. I think Jai is definitely by far their biggest.
100%.
Signing.
100%.
I think Jose Valenzuela, though. I think that's a good signing for them too. But man, we'll see how this plays out, man. Because Dana White's kind of retracted his statements, is kind of going back on what he said about the sanctioning body. So I think ultimately they are going to work with these other sanctioning bodies, man. So I think as they should. So we'll see how it plays out, man. Not a big fan of the uniforms. Like I said, I think the uniforms are just tacky and just they don't fit the sport.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. Like I liked it in a way, but it was also kind of weird that Apex, the meta Apex.
Yeah.
It was a little strange.
Yeah, it was strange.
I love the commentary booth.
Oh, the commentary booth is fire. Everything that money can buy, man, they have.
Yeah.
They have it. So.
I'm curious to see though where it goes though. I mean, I know you're not a big fan, but that intrigue, I guess, of how big can this get? Because that's like the UFC at the beginning. Everyone was like, I think he had like senators saying it's human cockfighting.
Human cockfighting.
Like that, nobody's gonna watch that.
Yeah.
Now look at it. Like if you told Dana White, back then where the sport would be now,
5 million viewers on Paramount Plus.
Yeah, there's no fucking way.
There's no way.
I'm curious to see. I guess can Zuffa Boxing get to that? Maybe not that level.
It'll take a while.
It'll definitely
take. They're building this from the ground up. Yeah. So I think it'll take a while, but I think they got all the right investments, man. I think they got all the right pieces, and I think that they have Saudi behind them and Turkey, helps. And they got TKO. They got these monster entities that are pumping all this money into them. Yeah. So I think they have all the resources, man. So
Definitely.
we'll see how it plays out, man.
Yeah. It'll be
but-
interesting.
yeah.
It's I don't know. I definitely think they need to do something with the uniforms.
Yeah, they need to get rid of that
We're
shit.
hating big time on that. We're like, what the hell is this shit?
Yeah,
But I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what happens, and
yeah,
I'll be tuning in. I mean,
for sure, man. For sure. Me too.
yep.
UFC 325, man.
Yep.
Let's get into
We'll
it.
jump back to the 325.
Jump back to the UFC side of it.
Another banger.
Another banger,
Card.
man. Back to back bangers on the UFC side. Diego Lopes versus Volkanovski.
Yep, that's a good one.
Let's start from top to bottom, man.
So the
What you think,
rematch
man?
that nobody wanted, but everybody kind of
but
wants.
everybody got, yeah.
Yeah. I don't mind. I don't mind the rematch. It was a good, close, competitive fight. It is. I know it's kind of a recurring theme talking about the making a statement and stuff like that. This is kind of an example. You got Lerone Murphy spinning back elbows Aaron Pico, who's supposed to be the golden boy coming into the UFC.
Yeah.
Spinning back elbows him, and you're saying he's next for the title.
Yeah.
You also got, who was it? Movsar?
Movsar, yeah.
Movsar, who's beating everybody right now.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like either one of those guys, I would say I personally would, I guess, rather seen before
I agree.
Diego Lopez. But
I agree.
the thing is, though, he goes and fucking spinning back elbows Gene Silva and just flatlines him.
Yeah, throws a wrench and everything.
Yeah. So it's like,
he's been that guy. You can tell this is kind of a favor for a favor, if you will. You know, you could tell that he got in their good graces, man, and
because he stepped in. Diego Lopez
Always.
stepped in to fight. Wasn't it Evelev? Wasn't it? Movsar.
yeah.
It
That's
was
his
like
debut.
extreme short notice, if I remember
Was,
right.
Yep.
And put on a hell of a fight.
He did, man.
Yeah.
Gave Mozart give Mozart his toughest.
I would
fight
say the
to
toughest
date.
fight. Yeah.
Besides the Aljo fight, but
Yeah.
But he gave him a challenge, man, and I think he's answered that call, man. Anytime the UFC has ever needed him to fight anybody, Diego Lopez fights anybody.
And so does Volk.
Volk does too.
Volk
so
does too.
I think the UFC maybe was looking out for Diego Lopez on this, but
Yep.
who do you got, man? Who you picking?
This is another one where my heart wants Volk to win. I'm a huge Volk fan.
Yeah.
I've been a Volk fan since day one, since he joined the UFC. I love Volk. I just, man, I don't know. I think something's telling me Lopez might knock him out.
Yeah,
I could see it. I Volkanovski. Anytime you throw around the retiring word,
yeah.
That kind of brings doubt into my mind. Like,
Well,
are you all the way in?
Well, he actually said on the Hawani show, man, he doesn't know where that even came from. That he's not even talking about retiring
But if he gets knocked
unless
out,
unless he loses. Yeah,
yeah, because. But this is the thing. Say we'll say Volk loses this fight. Do they run it back in trilogy?
and
It'd be 1-1.
dude, nobody wanted to see the rematch.
I know. But that's what I'm saying. Though. How weird would that be?
It would be very weird, man. I don't see Volk. If Volk gets knocked out, he's done. I think he's going to retire.
He has nothing to prove.
He has nothing to prove, man. Is Volk still the GOAT that he's shown that he is, the high level that he's shown that he's been on? Like, you know, when they fought, you know, just recently at in Miami, man. I mean, Volk was clearly, it wasn't a competitive. It's like one of those weird fights, bro. That's competitive, but it's not at the same time. Like he beat Lopez pretty clear.
It was like a clear, comfortable, close fight.
Yeah, exactly.
If that makes sense.
That makes sense for all you people, for everybody out there.
I would say, like, well, maybe not. I wouldn't say like the later rounds of Gaethje Pimblett.
Yeah,
Like it was a close, competitive, but Gaethje clearly won.
Yeah.
Early in the rounds 1 and 2 was clearly Gaethje, but yeah.
So so we'll just have to see, man. But I think I'm gonna go with I don't know, man. I just think that Volk's gonna be too much, man. I think Volk is like his last performance, man. I think he showed that he still has it, man. That he's still the best in the world, man. And I think that he's gonna. I don't know that he stops Diego Lopez, man, because Diego Lopez has a fucking steel chin, like has an iron fucking chin.
He's got that block chin.
He's got that block chin, bro.
the Minecraft block.
He's got a granite chin. That's what I'm looking for. He's got a granite chin. So I think I see Volk outclassing him, and I think I see it being even more wide and more of a dominant win in the first one.
Yeah, I can see that. I think my official prediction, I'm going Volk by decision.
Yeah.
I
50-45? 49-46.
I'd say I'm gonna say 49-46 on 2 cards, 48-47 on another.
So you see it being kind of.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a close, another like not dominant, but like a dominant close fight, I guess. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. In a weird way, I just don't want someone to get knocked out
Yeah.
or submitted because I love both dudes. Like they're just, it's one of those things. You got two dudes that have a mutual respect for one another.
Yeah.
They're great people. They're great fighters to begin with, but they're also great people. You know, you see like the embedded series.
For sure. Man.
You got two fan favorites fight, and it's always tough. You know, when
Definitely.
you got those fights like that. It was kind of like when you had like Max Holloway and Poirier. You know, you got
Poirier.
two fan favorites fighting. It's like
Two of the good guys.
yeah, two of the good guys. But yeah, I'll go Volk by
Okay.
decision.
So we're kind of on the same page.
Yep.
Co-main, you got Dan Hooker versus BSD, Benoit Saint Denis. Another banger. Surprised to see
Yeah.
Hooker coming back that quick after
Yeah.
that dominant loss to
Armin.
Armin. I think, man, this is clear cut for me, man. I'm not gonna
Yep.
beat around the bush. I got BSD,
BSD by
man.
submission.
Submission.
Yep.
I
Yep,
think
we're on the same
BSD's
page.
ground game is very, very underrated. And there's just a big gap in the ground game with Dan Hooker, man. I think Armin exposed Dan Hooker's ground game. Islam exposed it. I think BSD is going to be too much on the ground. I think it's going to start off on the feet, man. But I think Benoit's going to walk through the fire, and I think he's going to get Hooker down, and I think he's going to submit him
The only chance I think Dan has is if he hurts BSD early.
with it like a knee,
Yeah, maybe like a knee or just like
a punch.
yeah, or kick or anything. No, I don't know. I think, like you said, BSD is gonna go through the fire. He's gonna take him down. I think.
Yeah.
I think he'll choke him out.
Cool.
I kind of think it might even be like early, first round.
First round?
Yeah,
Could be.
possibly. I could see it.
Could be.
If Dan Hooker can keep it standing though, that's
Could
interesting.
be interesting for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah, it'll be interesting. But BSD, he's got 11 wins by submission.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so he I don't know, but he freaking starched Benil last time.
He did. That was insane.
So that's the thing with BSD. He likes, he obviously favors the submissions with having 11 of them,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like he's got knockout power. So it's like if he trusts his hands, which it's kind of like with the Patty and Gaethje fight, the clear path for Patty was to take him down, right?
Yeah.
But I think he wanted to make a statement that he could stand and bang with him, which was kind of stupid.
Yeah.
So it's like, is BSD going to say, "Hey, I want to stand and bang," or is he going to take the smart approach and take him down like he should?
Yeah.
So it'll be curious to see how that fight plays out.
All right, man. My pick for fight of the night, man, or at least my most
Slept on fight, I would say.
slept on fight, man. But I think this is the fight I'm looking for.
It's got no hype. No hype.
No hype, but man, this is the one I'm looking forward to the most. All you diehards out there, man. Fiziev versus Mauricio Hoofi.
Yeah, Hoofy.
Oh man, dude, this is a striker's delight, man.
Yeah.
This is one of those fights that's gonna just be
Who you got?
man, bro.
It's a tough one.
It's a tough one to call, but if I had to call it, man, I think I'm going Fiziev, man.
Fiziev, yep.
I think Fiziev.
I'm scared this is going to be another like stand and just watch each other fight.
Really?
Yeah, I could be. I hope I'm wrong. I say that it's probably be an absolute banger, but I don't know. I think both guys know how dangerous one another are, so I think there's going to be that possibility that complacency of just standing and watching each other.
My pick for fight of the night for sure.
You think?
I think so.
It has all the makings to it. Two strikers that like to stand and bang.
Yeah, I'm
but
excited for this one.
yeah, it's gonna be a good one. I'm going Roofy by decision, but
Okay.
I could see
Wow, that's interesting.
I could see Fiziev. I could see him taking it.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say decision, but I could see a finish both ways.
Okay.
Let's see. A lot of people are expecting it.
I know. That's
so,
I was like,
yeah.
wow.
But
64% think Fiziev's gonna win.
yeah,
Our last fight, I guess we'll predict before we wrap. Tai Shuivasa versus
Shuivasa.
Taliesin Teixeira, man, the freaking
Ugh.
giant dude.
Yeah,
I just see Ty back, man. I'm happy to have
I know.
Tuivasa
I
back
love-
in the game.
that's
The
another
heavyweight
one.
needs him, man.
yeah, for sure. He brings a lot of fun to the heavyweight division.
He's been losing though a lot.
I know. Yeah,
He's on a mean losing streak.
shit. Let's pull him up. I hate to say it, but I think he's going to add another loss to it. He's on a 5-fight losing streak right now.
Damn.
Yeah. And I think 4 of them are by knockout.
Holy shit.
Or no, 2 chokes. So you got Cyril Gahn knocked him out. That was a banger of a fight
That was
in
one of my
Paris.
Oh, that was a great fight.
Yeah, he almost knocked out Cyril Gahn. He hurt him.
He did. Yeah.
And then got knocked out by Sergey. Volkov
And
choked him out.
Orlando, and then,
Yeah,
yeah,
and then
Volkov.
Tibera choked him out, and then Jairzinho. Well, not that horrible, boring fight.
It was definitely not a great fight.
Yeah,
That was on the easy Duplessis.
yeah, Duplessis Adesanya fight. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So
So,
it's good to see Tuivasa back. I love Tai Tuivasa.
I love it too.
He's probably one of my favorite heavyweights. Also, like
Dude,
he's so
much
entertaining.
personality. Yeah, he
And
is.
like his ring walks with like the music that he
Yeah,
takes, like always
yeah.
like fun upbeat, just kind of girly, like
but
fun music.
but he hasn't been himself lately, man. And
He took some time off,
yeah,
which was needed though. I feel like
very much needed.
it's
That's what he
fine-
needed, right?
yeah,
Burnt
because
out.
yeah, for sure. Because like, but he got big.
He did. He got huge.
So that's interesting.
Gained a lot of weight.
I'm curious to see what happens. Like if he comes back and loses, say he gets knocked out early round one, like does he retire?
He
Like
probably should.
he probably
at that
should.
point, bro.
I hate to say it, I'm taking Towson Teixeira.
Oh, shit.
I'm taking first round knockout.
Damn.
Yeah,
He's a big
unfortunately,
dude.
yeah. But the thing is, though,
Who did he lose? Did
he lost to
lose?
Derek Lewis.
Okay, that's what I thought.
on that kind of controversial
Controversial
stoppage.
stoppage,
Yeah, but that's the thing, though. Like, I think they made this fight possible for Tuivasa to win because I think Teixeira might stand in the pocket with him, and that's the only way Tuivasa can win this fight. If he stands and bangs in the pocket, Tuivasa has a shot. He has got the knockout power.
That's true.
So, but yeah,
83% think
Yeah,
Teixeira's
Teixeira.
gonna win.
Yeah.
Wow,
98% of that by knockout.
that's crazy.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Okay, so you got Teixeira.
Yeah, I'm going knockout
round
first round.
That's a good
yeah.
pick. I you know what, man? I'm gonna go with my heart on this one, man. I think Ty's gonna get done.
Yep,
man.
I would
think-
love to see it.
I think Tuivasa is gonna win a decision.
Decision. That's yeah. Okay,
So
that's a good one. Do you want to go one more? We got to start the main card. Just killed.
Oh, the
versus
prelim?
Malarkey.
The
Well, this is the
featured
main
prelim.
card. This is the first fight of the main card.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, 5-5 main card. Yeah. So Sal killed.
Oh, I forget this card has a bunch of fights on it.
Yeah, it's got 14 total because it got like the road to UFC. I think the first 4 fights are like a road to UFC,
Road to
like
UFC is
championship
crazy.
bout or not championship, but you know what I mean. Like
Yeah. So what do we got? Jamie Malarkey versus who?
Quillen Sal killed. He's the one that knocked out Nasrat Hakparas last.
Yep.
Remember his parents own a bakery, gets knocked out.
That fight was insane, man. Oh, he's on a 5-fight win streak, huh?
Yeah, he's a contender series guy. If I
Okay.
remember right. He's one that they're saying
He's-
is going to be the next big thing. He's 3-0 in the UFC.
Yeah.
He came out, knocked out Anshul Jubilee first round, like 20 seconds or something like that. His first fight, and then won a decision.
I think this one's pretty explanatory. This one's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, bro,
man.
Jamie Malarkey.
Yeah, I think you got Quillen
Quillen Sal killed.
solid kill.
Yeah, I'm
man.
taking him knockout. I'd say first round.
Yeah.
I'm saying violence, bro.
Yeah,
I don't
for
know.
sure.
If you want to go MMA math,
Yeah.
Jamie Malarkey got knocked out by Nasrat Hakparas in round 1.
Really?
Quinlan Salkill knocked Hakparas out in round 1.
Jeez. So I think you. I
If
think
my
that's
math is right, which
Yeah.
it never is in MMA math, Salkill first round knockout.
solid kill first round knockout. Man.
But Jamie Malarkey's been in the game for a bit. He's got quite a few UFC fights under his
Yeah.
belt, if I remember right. He's
Yeah.
he's 6-6 in the UFC.
Six.
But that's the thing, though. He got 12 fights. He's made the walk 12 times
Yeah.
compared to
Yes.
Salkill, who's only this will be his 4th fight in the UFC.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see if he can live up to the hype.
Maybe he can pull out that veteran grit, man. And
Yeah,
just
you never know.
Outskill him.
You never know. I highly doubt it, but yeah, I'm excited for that one. I think Salkill first round knockout.
Yeah.
One other prelim, if you don't mind, before we wrap it up.
Yeah, that's cool, bro. Yeah.
I want to go Cam Ralston, Cody Brundage. I think that's going to be an interesting fight because Cam Ralston, he's a contender series guy that they're pretty high on. There a lot of people I've seen are pretty high on.
Okay.
He came in a little late to the game. He's
Okay.
31,
Wow.
which is kind of old for a
For a contender.
for a
guy?
contender series guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he won. It was a dominant performance, and then he came in first fight in the UFC, first round finish. I think it was. It was against Andre Petrosky, if I remember. Right.
Okay. Yeah, I remember Petrosky.
Yeah.
He was on
so-
the Ultimate Fighter Tough Season with Ortega and Vogue.
Yeah. So I think Cam Ralston, he's kind of a name to look out for, but he's fighting Cody Brundage, who like it's weird. I feel like Cody Brundage is one of those guys that like he loses the fights he should win,
Yeah. And
but then like wins the fights he should lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Michael Johnson.
saying. Yeah, exactly. And
11-7.
11-7. Yeah, he's 5-6.
6 in the UFC.
Bro, talk about like having dynamic. 5 wins, 6 losses, a draw, and a no contest. He's got a little bit of everything. He gives us a little taste of everything, But I don't know. His last performance was Eric McConaughey was god awful.
I didn't even.
bro.
Honestly, I didn't watch him.
Yeah,
after he lost the bone
it was
thing.
it was horrible. But yeah, he oh, I forgot he fought Bo Nickel.
Yeah, he fought one.
Yeah. Got strangled. Yeah, but he fought against Eric McConaughey.
He's fought quite a bit since then.
Yeah. And yeah, lost a split decision. But I don't know. He lost to Cedricus Dumas. If you lose to Cedricus Dumas, bro, you fucking suck.
Dog, what's even going on with that guy, bro? He's been like arrested.
Dude,
released.
we don't even have enough time to go
We
over
know,
that
bro.
guy. But yeah, so I think that's going to be one you want to look out for. Cameron Austin. I think he gets the job done. I think he's going to finish Cody Brundage and kind of put his name on the map. So I'm excited, man. 325.
325 is lit, man.
Yep.
Lots of great fights this weekend, man. So
Make sure you tune in.
make sure y'all tune in and let us know what y'all's predictions are
Yep.
and what y'all make of these fights. And hopefully we're in for a great night of violence and sweet science, man.
Exactly.
So
Don't forget to like, subscribe,
comment, yeah,
comment, all that stuff.
Mhm.
Share it with all your friends,
yeah,
your loved ones, coworkers.
But thanks for stopping by, man. Had a great conversation, and stay tuned for episode 3.
Yep. Appreciate it.
Peace.
See you.